We don't fail because we're not smart enough. We fail because we try to do too much all at once. We overwhelm ourselves. We think learning has to be big, dramatic, time consuming. But real growth doesn't happen in massive leaps, it happens in small, daily steps. That's why chunk down your learning. 15 minutes a day, that's it. Not 3 hours, not an entire course, not one day when life slows down. One day, just 15 intentional minutes. Think about this. 15 minutes isn't intimidating. Your nervous system doesn't resist it. Your mind doesn't push back. You can carve out 15 minutes. Your brain says, yeah, I can do that. And when your brain agrees, consistency becomes easy. Think about it. 1% of your day dedicated to your learning. Because there's 1,440 minutes per day, and we talked about tithing at 144 minutes dedicated to your life is 10% of your day. Can you give 10% of your day? Most people can't give 10% of their money, but could you give 1%? Now realize that 15 minutes is 1% of your day. 1% better every day is 365% better at the end of the year. So neuroscience shows us that the brain learns best through repetition, not overload. Small inputs applied regularly create strong neural pathways. Also immersion. Immersion helps. But small inputs daily also helps. And that's how habits are formed. And that's how skills compound. And that's how identity changes. Not by cramming, but returning daily, especially in exercising your body. You know, if it works for your body, it's got to work for your mind because that's part of your body. And here's the key part. Learning without application is entertainment. I heard it once called edutainment. So I thought that was pretty funny. So 15 minutes isn't just about consuming information. It's about learning one small thing and applying it immediately. Read one page, try one idea, practice one concept, make one adjustment today. That's how knowledge becomes wisdom. When you do this every day, something powerful happens. You stop being someone who wants to learn and you become a learner. You stop waiting for motivation because momentum takes over. You get used to it. You crave it. You're like, what is missing? Oh, yeah, I got to read this thing. I got to practice this thing. You don't feel behind anymore. You feel in motion. All right, here's some other math you can do. 15 minutes a day over 365 days in a year. That's 90 hours of focused learning a year. Over 90 hours. That's a new skill. That's a new language. That's a new body. That's a new business foundation. That's a new body of knowledge, quietly built day by day, while everyone else is waiting for perfect conditions. Rudolf Steiner talked about daily inner exercises. I've talked about them extensively. I love Rudolf Steiner's daily inner exercises. He says 5 minutes on a lot of them. Neville Goddard spoke about persistence in assumption, not force, not strain, daily alignment. Small acts repeated reshape the inner world, and the outer world follows. So here's your practice. Pick one area of life, just one. Start with one. You know, you could have several 15 minutes a day dedicated to each one, but start with one. Health, money, relationships, communication, presence. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Set an alarm to remind you of the 15 minutes, and then set the timer for 15 minutes. Learn one small thing, apply one small thing, then stop. Don't overdo it. Don't break the rhythm. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need 15 minutes, 1% of your day. Chunk it down. Show up daily. Let the compound effect do the heavy lifting. That's how real transformation happens quietly, consistently, from the inside out.